Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to this week's video. Bia here with a new Ferris Wheel Press video. So today is quite a biggie. We have lots of goodies to look at, and before we start the usual spiel, Ferris Wheel Press is not sponsoring this video. I am part of their artist program, which means I get their goodies before so I can share with you guys, and you can use my code BAVishkuArt to get 10% off your next Ferris Wheel Press order. So my hands look very green. I hope I can fix that in post. All the goodies, we have lots, so do like me and get yourself a nice cup of tea because we do have lots to look at. We do have some very exciting pens to share with you guys. I'm quite excited to share the pens of this month, but we can take a look at the pens at the inks to start, and then we can go to the pens. The first one we have is their 2024 limited edition ink. So they usually make a limited edition ink for the year, and this year they really decided to make it right up my alley. Before anything else, apologies if my voice sounds crappy. I am a bit sick, but we carry on. And so the foiling is like a purple hollow, which is absolutely stunning, and it's called Aurorealis. Aurorealis. You tell me how to say that because I cannot. The ink tone of this is a deep violet with duochrome pink gold shimmer, luminous, futuristic, deep, and transcendental. The story of the cyber bear, Bernice, which is a character in many of their inks, but this is Cybernice. I mean, we can look at the pen as well because these are part of the set. I always keep every packaging, but if there's one that I was definitely always going to keep, it was this one. This is beyond stunning. This foiling is so pretty. I cannot. So I am going to open the ink and the pen at the same time. They deserve to be opened together. So you can see the bottle is a little special because it is their limited edition version. And so on the bottle it says, "Embrace the future of fantasy and turn dreams into masterpiece." And it's beautiful. I cannot wait to see it. Look at these little details. I will show you better on my phone in a sec because it can capture these details much better. And yeah, that's our ink. And the pen, you can see a little sneak peek here. The last couple of pens were just up my alley. I absolutely adore these colors. And it's a little aluminum carousel pen, which I adore if you are a usual watcher of these videos. So it's a more matte feeling pen, and it's absolutely stunning. Ooh, I hadn't seen this. It has these beautiful, I think it's sort of motherboard-y type of designs, but also mixed with some very beautiful organic elements. So this is a beautiful mix of organic and machine made, and these details are etched into the pen. They are a bit rough. Some of them are smoother than others. This one is actually a bit rougher than what I prefer. As usual, it comes with a little charger. Here you go. And the chargers that they have a little ball. Since they have so many shimmer inks, that means this is great for your shimmer inks. I cannot wait to swatch these. Next, we have their new fairy tales, which is a continuation of their previous one, which was Princess Patch. I still haven't looked that up. I forgot. All of these have launched, by the way. This one launched on February 2nd, but I am always a bit late making these because, especially with working full-time, it's been quite a difficult time to make these early, so I always end up making these quite late. So these are out since February 2nd. Kneaded in Needle, that's quite hard to say, from the Wild Swans collection. This is a dark teal with duochrome gold and pink shimmer. Ooh, love that combo, same as our 2024. Deep, mysterious, velveteen, enigmatic. Ooh, that means it will... Do you sheen? Yes, it has a sheen. Yes, I love inks with sheens. So here have the box, as usual, is a mirror effect, so quite difficult for my camera to pick up. We have some nibs, but I think they're like knitting knitting needles, but also nibs at the end. This seems to be like a cat's paws, and you have lots of little paws here or there. And it says, every obstacle is a chance to flourish. Join Princess Patch as she navigates through formidable tribulations, emerging radiantly inspired. The greatest sacrifices yield the most worthy rewards. With passion and dedication at your fingertips, perseverance will always prevail, one stinging stitch at a time. I will definitely... to remind me, please. Remind me in the comments to go and look at the tail. Okay, so as we've seen, the base is a dark green with a red sheen. I'm so excited. Shimmer pink and gold, shading non-existent. Save my judgment of this later, because some say they have shading and then they don't and then they do, so I will see later. Okay, so let me open this guy up. Honestly, on the bottle it looks straight up purple. Like, just looking at it, for you it looks black, but for me it looks purple. The sheen and the whole vibe, it just looks straight up purple, which I'm really excited because, I don't know, I like teal, and if it looks purple, I know, I'm very curious how it looks, quite curious indeed, so very excited. This is going to be a very moody drawing because all of the colors are quite moody and autumny. Next, their newest everyday ink collection, which is the Sherry Sonata. I have swatched this one because they were asking for us to do a little announcement of it before, so I have tried this out, but I will swatch it for you guys. It's a very nice and moody burgundy color, and the box is so pretty. It looks like a little theater with all the characters having a little masquerade. In the jar, it doesn't really show, I mean, I can't see, you probably don't. Again, my camera doesn't pick up that well. It's quite an old model. I will probably should give it a little retire soon, but so far it works. We have something quite exciting. Ferris Wheel Press came out with two very beautiful and very high-end, stunning, gorgeous fountain pens. The boxes are, first of all, stunning, and I don't know, it's just so pretty. They have multiple colors. I got a random one, but they are so pretty. So I think we're going to leave this one to the end, and we're going to go for the first one, which is the Bijou. I have Luna Celeste color, and again, this also launched on the 2nd of February. And so this is, so the blurb says, our newest masterpiece, inspired by crown jewels and characterized by two new mesmerizing lacquer finishes, sapphire lacquer or snowfall lacquer. I believe I have the sapphire lacquer. The snowfall lacquer has a bit of a glitter. This one has a bit of a shine. I think that's the one I got. So this has a two-tone number 5 steel nib. The Bijou proudly claims the honor of receiving the Lord H.H. Evergreen's loyal warranty, an emblem of arrival quality and prestige in the Ferris Wheel Press universe. The Bijou is the compact instrument of choice appointed by Lord Evergreen and the loyal family of Ferris Wheel Press. Here we go. It's super pretty. I again will do, yeah, I got the sapphire. I will do a few close-ups in the end, but I want to show you just quickly while talking the pen. If you look at it, it's actually beautiful. It does look like a jewel. These pens you don't cap because this is lacquer, so you will damage if you cap it, so always have that in mind. And you twist it, it's beautifully engraved. This definitely needs to be a phone shot, but you can see it has a two-tone nib at the end, and all of the barrel around is engraved with beautiful designs. I'm going to quickly jump to the other one so I can then show you close-ups of both pens quickly, so I can read the information on this pen rather quickly. So this is the Jules. So I believe this is different because it's a full-size writing instrument. So it's a number 6 two-tone steel nib, so it's bigger than the previous one. First of all, it's a big boy. And instead of coming with a velvet little carrying case, it comes with a full-on leather one. This is bougie. It's so pretty. And I take it out like that. And it's much, much heavier. Just looking in size comparison, just look at this chonkers of a boy. It's much, much bigger. It has this little circlet detail around instead of a little nut as they usually have. And if you uncap it, it's quite similar in terms of engraving, but it's a much, much larger nib. Let me again do a comparison. In nibs, you can definitely, it's like mother and child. Yeah, I'm quite excited to see the differences, if I can feel a difference while writing. And I think it would be quite pretty to ink a drawing with this ink, with these pens. So I'll either do a separate drawing or try and do a few lines with these. So here we go, the bijou one. It's so pretty. And this is, grabbing now this one, this is so much lighter. And here we go. Here you go, all the details. It's just beyond stunning. So now grabbing the Jules, I think that's how I would say it, maybe not sure. But yeah, you can see the finish. So the normal ones are just a simple color, but the sapphire finish looks like there's light from underneath. It's so stunning. Even my phone is not actually doing quite a lot of justice to it. Opening it up, it's actually super smooth opening. And here we have all the details. So yeah, now just to show you close up of comparing the two sizes. It's so cute seeing the difference. They are indeed like mother and child. Also to show you in close-up as well, the foil of the Aurorealis. I will never... I'll try and say this in how I would say in Portuguese. Aurorealis. That's easier to say, so I'm not sure. But yeah, just look at this foil. Oh, it's so pretty. So as you can see, we have lots and lots of goodies to check out for this video. Before I started working full-time, I would split this video into two because this is going to be a long one because I still have to swatch these and then still need to draw. So if you don't have a cup of tea yet, go grab one because this is going to be a long one. So I'm going to grab my sketchbook and let's get swatching. These fill up as you usually would fill up. I might do a little reel on Instagram with these and share how you fill up a type of pen like this, in case anyone is curious. But for now, I will fill those up off camera and then see how they write, because I usually don't do this with the carousel pens because they are so similar to everything, to the other pens that I get. There are the same pens, but just different designs. But since these are so different, I will definitely try those on camera. I have my good old sketchbook with me, plus 2 jugs of water, so I don't contaminate the inks, plus paper towels, so I'm all set. Start with, I think I'm going to start with non-shimmer and then go to shimmer, just so I don't contaminate the water that much yet. First one, Cherry Sonata. As we grab it, not sure you can see, oh there. Here you can see the little burgundy catching the light. Which brush I'm gonna use? This one. Just checking if it's clean because I am not known for keeping my brushes that clean. So my usual, I'm gonna do a swipe. Nice swipe. Clean my brush and then carry it, it's in front. Carry it on just to see how it flows. And this one flows. This one is very beautiful. I'll do it like that as well. And then my final way to test, I like to a little bit of water and just drop a few, just to see that happen. I love seeing that happen. I love when ink does that. This is going to be such a moody painting because we have so many. It's like a dark teal, a burgundy, and a purple. It's going to be a vibe. And I already made a mess. How am I like this? So here we have the knitted needle. They are really messing with me with the names this time. Knitted needle. They always have little hints and on the images, but I'm not good at finding the hints, never. And I really like to see the inside. Oh, that's cute. The plant has a little jar of ink coming out, so it's like a plant of ink. I don't know if here it shows what I mean, that it looks purple on the bottle, but I don't think it shows. And the glitter is very hard to see since it's a darker ink. So I am quite excited. I'm excited to see this one. Okay, brush, I'm gonna use this one. And I'm gonna get, ooh, that is beautiful. Oh, I see the glitter. I see the purple glitter. I mean, that's why it looks purple. Yeah, it's because of the glitter. I'm really going heavy on this one. Okay. Ooh, that really tinted the water. Woohoo! Ah, it also likes to travel. Yes. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I'm in shock. Not shock, but I'm in awe of how pretty it is. Let's do the little drop the dews test. Oh, it's so pretty. This one's so pretty, oh my god. Ah. Okay, I like this one a lot. A lot. I just want to see if it shades, how it behaves with water. So a few drops here or there would be good. Okay, this one is absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Now the Aurorealis. I will not say this in English. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, absolutely stunning, this guy. Look at Bernice over there with a little tiara. So cute. And here you can see the jar much better. You can see the shimmer. Ooh, look at it. The shimmer is here around, hiding. Again, this is one that when you shake it, it does not show a lot because it's quite a dark ink. So, ooh, it's a bit thinner than I thought. The knitted needle is quite thick. I felt it. At least I felt it being quite thick. This is a bit thinner, but so pretty. Look at this combo. It's going to be such a moody time. I'm totally with it though. Ooh. Look at that. This one also likes to travel. Oh. Ah. I'm so happy. Oh, this is going to be such a beautiful time. I'm gonna have the best time of the world using these. Why do I have the feeling like this is going to be one of those drawings what I won't want to be filming? I think I mentioned this one time. There are some drawings where I wish I wasn't filming, where I just want to be me and the inks and just having a time. Ooh, it has a sort of a bluish shading to it. Oh, that's stunning. I really don't know if this is showing how beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. So I am going to quickly fill out the pens and then I will do a little thingy with you guys. I have filled up the pens so we can go and look how they perform. These are looking absolutely beautiful so far. Not a lot of sheen from this one yet, but it usually happens when it's fully dry and it has a lot of ink piled up, which I assume is going to happen around here. This is also, I thought it was only going to have a blue shading. It also has a pink, so mwah, chef's kiss. I adore it. So we are going to start with the bijou. Put the Aurorealis in it. It's already starting to write. It's very smooth. I mean, I'm just going to write the name of the ink. My handwriting is not the best. It's really not great. But it's very smooth writing, and this started working immediately. Very comfortable. Has not a flex. They don't have flex nibs at the moment, but I have seen some people ask about it, and they were a bit mischievously like, aha, keep on the lookout. So maybe one day they will have something like that. So I'm going to write here bijou, so I know, and number 5. So that's the nib. Really nice. Really liked how that writes. Now for the big boy, the grandpa pen. This is a full-on grandpa. The Julie, I think. Julie is Julie reminds me of Cora. Julie, do the thing. Okay. So this one is taking a bit longer to activate. So let me give it a little twist on the charger so the ink flows. Not yet. Let's do that a bit more. Okay, I see it flowing now. Okay, here we go. It's flowing now. Sometimes it needs just a little bit of help. In terms of writing, I don't think it's that much of a difference in terms of thickness of the nib. Maybe I'm not, yeah. This actually looks smaller in terms of writing, so I think the number of the tip is not a matter of size. So they both must be like a fine or a medium. It lets a lot of the glitter in, which is nice. Yeah, it feels sharper. That's, I think, the main difference. It feels quite sharper. This one, I could barely hear it as I wrote. This one, I can hear it. Not sure. I have a smaller microphone. I'll do a test in a second. So let's write here Aurorealis, and yeah, okay, so I'm going to grab my microphone. I hope that gave you a bit of a hear difference, because it really is a lot of difference. So this one is a much sharper nib and this one's a much softer. I think I actually have good use for both of these, especially when doing line art in work. This is our experiments so far. It's so weird how different they actually are in terms of writing. I thought they would be quite similar, but indeed not. Our little collection for this illustration that we're going to be making in a few seconds. I'm quite divided. These two, they are so pretty. The sherry, it's a quite nice staple color, but these two are so magical. I really, really like them. I hope you have been having fun so far, and I'm not sure at the time mark we are, but I will see you on the drawing part thing. Section. Toodaloo. As you guys can see, these inks dried beautifully. I adore the shading in the purple color. I have given up in saying that name. I just cannot. Both the pens let quite a lot of glitter, but the Joule absolutely lets a lot more than the Bijou. I don't know why exactly, even though I don't know if it's because it's a larger instrument, but it does let quite a lot of glitter in the ink. And I am just showing you guys some of the details of the ink. The knitted needle is quite a lot hard to see in the bottle. It just looks very dark. You cannot really see it at all, but the purple one, I will not say its name, it looks stunning. And I was actually super excited to do the drawing with these inks. I was definitely in the mood for something moody and just dark and mysterious. The drawing probably wasn't the best choice for the topic, in a sense that on the first look it looks quite innocent and fluffy, but I had the vision and I wanted to make it quite heavy. I actually had an issue with my first sketch. The paper that I used was not reacting well to the water at all. I don't know what happened. I have used that paper before. It just was not reacting well. So this is my second sketch, but it was quite easy to transfer it with my light box, so no harm done there. And I was just having fun doing my technique of just dumping ink on the water and just let it do its thing. I really wanted the shading to really show on this drawing, and then maybe do some details, but in the end I ended up not working this drawing that much, but I still think I could have gone lighter. I wish I had gone a little bit looser with the amount of ink that I added, but in the end I think it turned out interesting, so do stick around to find out how this drawing turned out. I was trying to save a little bit of the face. I definitely went a bit ham near it, and I actually made a little bit of a oopsie in this drawing. So as you can see, I have quite a large spot near her mouth in the chin, and I try to go with my brush and just wipe that. Most of these inks you can clean it up. These are water activated inks, so you usually can lift them up, but I overworked the paper so much that you can see the paper just kind of blossoms in that area. It doesn't quite stay, and that area was a problem area the whole drawing and it's right on her face, so it was always an issue. I had to take care of that part, but in the end I think I made it work. So let me know what you think of my little solution when you see it. In terms of favorite inks, honestly quite split, but a very small split. Like I absolutely adore the purple one. It's so pretty. The fact that that separates to a pink and a blue is just amazing. But the knitted needle is so cute, and just I adore the fact that it's a teal with the blue. I don't know, I just really like it. The Shady Sonata is quite a nice and calming color, but it does not speak to me that much, especially when you have these amazing inks to compete with. Now, as for the pens, these were actually quite nice to use. I used the Joule for the details on her face, so the lashes, anything that I wanted to be more defined and have a more crisper line, and then I used the Bijou for the hair and the roses and everything else. Super comfortable. The ink flow was a dream. I had zero issues with them, and it actually made me miss doing more line with pen. I usually do with brush just because it's much more comfortable for me. I feel like I have much more control with a brush rather than a pen. I, for example, never use those nibs. I never remember the name, but those nibs that you attach to a stick. I rarely use those. Those are just not really my thing. But this one was quite nice. I really liked how the ink flowed. There you can see how that paper is behaving near the corner of her mouth. It just pained me. You can see my hesitation when that happened. I stopped and I was just like, oh, that's how you're going to behave. In the end, I really like how this drawing turned out. I don't think is my favorite, is my best of all time, but it works. I then went with my favorite little trick for ink, which is bleach. I think I really want to do a drawing mainly with bleach later on because it's such a fun little thing to add, and I think I want to make it a feature more of the drawing rather than a way to create highlights on it. So let me know what you think. I think that's something I really want to do. And the bleach worked beautifully in these inks, as it always does, so very glad I used it. Apologies, I am so late for this video. Life has been a bit more messy than usual. I had a con last weekend, and then I have Comic-Con at the end of this month, and I also did a big shop update with lots of Has Been Hotel merch, and that kind of went crazy and way out of my hand. So life has been messy, so I am extremely late for this video. I hope you don't mind and that you still enjoy this video, even though these have launched over a month now. But I already have the new Ferris Wheel Press that they sent me, and so I'm going to try and make that for the other weeks. So basically in this month I will only be able to make one video, which will be a Ferris Wheel Press. So I will have 2 Ferris Wheel Press videos back to back, but I already have something planned out for everything else. So I hope you don't mind and that you still enjoy it. And yeah, my solution for the cracked mouth was to make it a cracked doll. Not super original, but I think it kind of worked, and it helped blend that mess in the corner of the mouth as something that was kind of meant to be done. Hope that you enjoyed that little solution. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget you can use my code BBishkuArt to get 10% off your next Ferris Wheel Press order. And please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which is your favorite ink. I really want to know what you guys think. And again, I'm so sorry for being so late with this video, and I hope it's okay. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!